Senator Allen, thank you so much for making time for us.
My pleasure.
So, just on a scale of 1 to 10, how prepared right now in this moment do you think LA is for the 2028 Olympics?
Ooh, gosh. Well, let's say because I have a little kid, let's say 6, 7. I think there's still a lot more work to be done, and we're learning a lot from the World Cup experience. But I think we're going to be there. We're going to be ready. It's just it's still 2 years away, and we got a lot more work to do.
What are the takeaways from the World Cup, lessons learned so far that you might apply?
Yeah, so great question. I mean, obviously, folks have been having a really good experience in general. SoFi has just performed spectacularly down in Los Angeles. I got to attend a game in Northern California, one in SoFi, and I got to tell you, just being in the under the dome in that spectacular stadium down in Southern California is a really superlative experience for folks. Look, congestion. We've certainly seen significant congestion around the stadium, during these World Cup games. So we got to do more public outreach. We've got to be better prepared for the in and out for metro system. It's going to be better with regards to traffic control and trash pickup and basic city services that are going to have to exceed normal levels. We've got a lot of political takeaways, including visa problems, the need to start vetting much earlier than before. We had a situation where there was a referee that was trying to get into the United States to be able to ref a game, and he was denied entrance. Of course, we had all the madness with the Iranian team that had to be based in Mexico and come across the border just for the day. Those were challenges. We had huge spikes in parking costs, around the stadia. But Metro at the same time was offering these really efficient, cheap $1.75 express shuttles from all over the LA area. And so we got to figure out how to double down on transit, make sure we have good ways of people to get in and out. We have to have many, many more buses. Of course, the World Cup is a much smaller operation actually than the Olympics. There's so many more venues and things happening around the city with the Olympics. But so and then of course there's the question about ticket prices. Very expensive going to the World Cup. Certainly we've seen some high prices for some of these original drops for the Olympics. That is of concern. There are, individuals. There are some lower cost tickets that are going to be sold to $28 tickets to make sure that the people around the community can buy them. Yeah, it's lots to learn, lots to apply.
Yeah, I mean, with the World Cup, has it given any indication about what the relationship might look like, the working relationship with the federal government on some of the infrastructure that's needed for LA 28? I mean, do you have any worries about maybe the federal government not holding up its end of the bargain, just given the way the tension is right now between the state and feds?
Yeah, it's a very complicated relationship, I think, as everybody knows. I will say that we all have a very vested interest, every one of us, from the federal government, from the president to the governor to the legislature to the local folks. Everybody wants to see this Olympics be successful. This is an opportunity to showcase all that makes America great, California great, Los Angeles great, and there's a shared interest there. And I will say, so far, we've been having really positive interactions with the White House and with the Republican leadership in the Congress. It's been very bipartisan. So we've already gotten significant federal resources on security and cooperation there. So obviously, we're always going to be watching this area. The Olympics, and the World Cup, bring countries together. The Olympics is all about trying to bring countries together in a peaceful way. Hopefully, it's going to bring our country together in a really special way. Just as we've seen our country get behind our World Cup team, I think we're going to see the same thing happen at a much greater level with these Olympics.
Yeah, with security and transportation specifically, do you see a world in which maybe state budget dollars might have to be set aside for some of this, or do you think the federal government steps up and helps with all of it?
You have seen some state support for certain infrastructure, for some security, but there's no question this is gonna have to involve serious federal help. Of course, I will also say that the corporate sponsorships are coming really well as well. So I think we're feeling really good about having enough money to make sure that the public's not going to be on the hook in a big way with these Olympics, and that has to do with these sponsorships and ticket sales and a lot of other revenue generation.
At this point, then you would say there's no risk to this being canceled or moved from another place, given sort of what you've laid out so far.
I don't see that. I just simply don't see that happening. I mean, we are on track. We know what to do. We're going to make this successful.
This is an off the wall question, but is there any chance we see any new technology rolled out? I mean, given the corporate sponsorships, is there any innovation we might see rolled out in LA for LA 28?
Oh gosh, I mean, you mean in terms of the fan experience?
In anything, in any way that you might think of that has been, a matter of discussion between you and the other stakeholders.
I mean, certainly you're seeing the viewing experience either in person or on the television is so much more enhanced watching the World Cup than it was even 10 years ago. And I'm sure that will only continue to get better and better because technology continues to get better. You see the use of technology when you go visit, when you come to a game. We're no longer using paper tickets. Everything can be more seamlessly integrated. There's ways to help people, deal with your transit, your parking, your entrance, the fan zone experience. So I think we're going to have a very tech savvy fan experience for people when they come to town. And then of course safety, security. We're investing a lot in technology associated with making sure this is going to be very safe games. And certainly our police and FBI, federal and international partners are investing heavily in technology to make sure this is going to be a safe games.
Is there anything else you think we should know now that we're 2 years out?
Well, I want to mention the city of LA is really engaged in having a wonderful cultural Olympiad program that's going to make for a great experience. But I just want people to start planning their trips to LA. This is going to be a special experience. We're also going to bring the experience around the state, and there will be some games up in Northern California as well. But make a point of coming down, being a part of this magical experience. LA is going to be ready. We're bringing, there's going to be sports of all different shapes and types and people coming from all over the world. This is going to be a special experience for our region and for our state.
Senator Allen, we really appreciate your time. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks, Ashley.